5 tomahawk steaks brands to never buy, 3 that are actually worth your money. Not all tomahawk steaks are created equal. Some are glorious marbled beasts that make you feel like you've tamed a cow and turned it into fine dining. Others, just overpriced chew toys that make you wonder if the meat industry is running a prank show. You drop $100, nail the reverse sear, slice in with confidence, and boom, Gristle City, premium price. Discount cow cosplay. So good it might make you cry into your ribeye. 5 are scams in steak clothing. 3 actually deliver restaurant-level glory. And the worst one? Let's just say it's so aggressively bad we're not sure it's even beef. Stick around, because what we found at number 1 will make you rethink every bone in steak you've ever bought. Number 5. The overpriced grocery store. Prime Tomahawk. You're at your local supermarket. You see the steak in the meat case. The label says USDA Prime. The pricing reflects prime grading. The presentation looks impressive through the plastic wrap. You buy it thinking you're making a sophisticated choice. You're actually making an expensive mistake. This steak is labeled prime, but performs like low choice at best. The marbling is minimal and inconsistent. Some sections have decent fat distribution. Others are lean and uninspiring. That's not prime grade. That's aggressive grading that shouldn't have passed inspection. The cut is thin, maybe 1.25 inches instead of the proper 1.5 to 2 inches. Thin cuts cook unevenly. The exterior overcooks before the interior reaches proper temperature. You're guaranteed disappointment unless you're an absolute master at temperature control. The marbling is weak throughout. You're not getting that butter-like fat distribution that creates tenderness. You're getting a ribeye attached to a dramatic bone with minimal fat to justify the premium pricing. The cooking experience is frustrating. Uneven thickness means some parts are medium rare while others are medium well. The lack of proper marbling means the texture is tougher than it should be. The value proposition is terrible. You're paying $80 to $100 for a steak that tastes like a $40 ribeye with an expensive bone attached. That bone accounts for maybe 20% of the weight. You're literally paying premium prices for something you're going to throw away. This is the Tomahawk equivalent of influencer product launches. Looks premium in marketing, disappoints dramatically in reality. Number 4. Budget Bulk Club Tomahawk. Warehouse brand. Sam's Club or Costco sometimes offer multi-packs of Tomahawks at attractive per-pound pricing. The value proposition looks compelling. The reality is inconsistent chaos. The cuts in the pack vary wildly. Some steaks are properly thick and marbled. Others are thin and lean. You're basically playing steak roulette. Sometimes you win, often you lose. That's not acceptable when you're spending $150 on a multi-pack. Some steaks cook up tender and delicious. Others are chewy and disappointing despite identical cooking methods. The inconsistency suggests quality control is basically non-existent during cutting and packaging. The bone weight inflates the pricing dramatically. You're paying for bone as if it's beef. The bone can account for 25 to 30% of the total weight. You're spending $40 on decorative calcium that contributes nothing to the eating experience. The marbling quality varies steak to steak within the same package. One might be properly marbled. The next one looks like it came from a completely different animal. That's evidence of poor sourcing or deliberate mixing of quality grades. When you calculate actual beef weight versus total weight, the value proposition collapses. You're not getting a deal. You're getting inconsistent quality at inflated pricing with bones adding weight that you're paying premium prices for. This is the steak version of mystery box subscriptions. Sometimes you get something good. Often you get something you wouldn't have chosen if you'd seen it first. Number 3. Pre-marinated tomahawk steak. This shows up at grocery stores and online meat retailers with labels like garlic herb marinated or steakhouse seasoned. The marinade coating looks impressive. The reality is deeply suspicious. Pre-marination is a red flag. Quality beef doesn't need marinade. Quality beef tastes excellent with just salt and pepper. When companies pre-marinate expensive cuts, they're masking something, usually lower quality beef that doesn't taste good on its own. The artificial flavor injections are aggressive. This doesn't taste like beef enhanced by herbs. It tastes like beef fighting against chemical herb approximation. The natural meat flavor gets buried under whatever was injected. The marinade typically contains sugar or sweeteners. Sugar burns during high heat searing. Your beautiful crust becomes acrid, bitter char, instead of caramelized perfection. You're guaranteeing suboptimal results before cooking even begins. The beef quality underneath the marinade is usually mediocre. Strip away the flavoring and you'd have a steak you wouldn't pay premium prices for. The marinade is cosmetic surgery for meat, trying to make something unappealing look and taste acceptable. The texture suffers from the marination process. The acids and enzymes can break down the meat's structure in ways that create mushiness, rather than tenderness. You're compromising texture to mask flavor problems. You're paying Tomahawk prices for dressed-up mediocrity. That's not premium dining. That's expensive deception. This is the Ja Rule Fire Festival of steaks. Promises luxury, delivers something fundamentally broken. Number 2. Discount online meat box Tomahawk. The photos look incredible. Professional lighting, perfect marbling visible, impressive presentation that makes you think you're getting steakhouse quality delivered to your door. What arrives is dramatically different from what was advertised. The marbling is poor on arrival. Not the butter-like distribution shown in photos, just minimal fat that suggests this is low choice grade being sold at prime prices. The packaging and shipping is often compromised. These steaks arrive partially thawed from temperature fluctuations during shipping. Partially thawed and refrozen creates textural degradation that ruins the eating experience. The wet aging duration is too long. These steaks sit in vacuum-sealed bags for extended periods during shipping and warehousing. Excessive wet aging creates mushy texture and metallic taste that makes the beef taste off. The actual eating experience is disappointing. The texture is softer than it should be, not in a tender way. In a compromised structural integrity way, the flavor has metallic or sour notes that suggest the aging process went wrong. The pricing doesn't match the quality. You're paying $120 to $150 for steaks that taste like $60 grocery store ribeyes with bones attached. The premium pricing is justified by marketing and packaging rather than actual beef quality. The customer service usually refuses refunds because meat quality is subjective. That's corporate speak for, we know this isn't good, but we're keeping your money anyway. This is the influencer brand collaboration of steaks. Overhyped, under-delivered, and designed to separate you from your money rather than provide value. Number 1. Worst, gas station or convenience store. Tomahawk. This exists. Against all logic and food safety common sense, some gas stations and convenience stores sell what they claim are Tomahawk steaks. These are not true Tomahawk specs. The bone is often wrong. Too short, improperly Frenched, or just a regular bone and ribeye being misrepresented. The dramatic long bone that defines a tomahawk? Missing or inadequate. The beef quality is catastrophically poor. This is the reject pile. The cuts that couldn't be sold anywhere else. The beef that legitimate retailers refuse to stock. The fat content is high, but it's the wrong kind of fat. Not intramuscular marbling that creates tenderness. External gristle and connective tissue that creates tough, chewy, unpleasant eating experiences. The flavor is non-existent or actively bad. There's no beef depth, no richness. Just vague meat flavor with unpleasant undertones that suggest questionable sourcing or storage. The texture is tough and chewy throughout. No amount of proper cooking technique can save this. The beef quality is so fundamentally compromised that even perfect execution results in disappointment. The pricing is still absurdly high. $50 to $70 for something that shouldn't cost more than $20. You're being scammed by proximity and desperation. Nobody goes to a gas station for premium steak, yet they're charging premium prices anyway. This is the scam steak of the category. It's not food. It's a test of whether you'll buy anything labeled Tomahawk, regardless of actual quality. This is the Elizabeth Holmes Theranos of steaks, completely fraudulent from the beginning, designed to deceive, and somehow people still fall for it. We've uncovered 5 tomahawks that completely miss the mark on premium beef. But here's the good news. 3 sources actually understand what a tomahawk steak should be. They deliver quality that justifies the price, not just a dramatic presentation. These are the kinds of options that make a special occasion meal feel genuinely special, proving that expensive steaks can be worth every bite. So let's start with number 3 and work our way toward absolute tomahawk perfection. Number 3, Costco USDA Prime Tomahawk. Costco has built their meat department reputation on consistent quality and fair pricing. Their prime tomahawks deliver on both promises. The grading is consistent and legitimate. When Costco labels something USDA Prime, it actually is prime grade. The marbling is visible and properly distributed throughout. You're getting the butter-like fat that creates tenderness and rich flavor. The thickness is proper, usually 1.75 to 2 inches. That's the sweet spot for reverse searing and achieving perfect edge-to-edge medium rare with a beautiful crust. The marbling quality justifies the prime designation. You can see the intramuscular fat before cooking. During cooking, that fat renders and creates the luxurious mouthfeel that makes premium steak worth buying. The price-to-quality value is exceptional. You're paying $70 to $90 for legitimate prime-grade tomahawk. That's substantially less than restaurants charge for similar quality. The value proposition is genuine, rather than marketing fiction. The cooking results are reliable. These steaks perform consistently across multiple purchases. No surprises, no disappointments. Just proper prime beef that cooks up tender and flavorful. Costco proves that warehouse clubs can deliver premium quality when they prioritize sourcing and maintain standards. This isn't budget meat. This is legitimate prime grade at fair pricing. This is the Tomahawk for people who want special occasion quality without special occasion pricing. Number 2. Snake River Farms American Wagyu Tomahawk. This is where Tomahawk steaks transition from really good to genuinely luxurious. The marbling is dramatically higher than prime. American Wagyu combines Japanese genetics with American beef standards, creating marbling patterns that approach Japanese A5 levels while maintaining American beef flavor profiles. The tenderness is exceptional. This steak is butter knife tender. The high marbling content means the fat renders during cooking and creates silky, luxurious texture that melts on your tongue. The flavor is rich and complex without being overwhelming. Some high marbling steaks are so fatty they feel excessive. Snake River Farms balances richness with actual beef flavor. You taste the meat rather than just eating rendered fat. The cooking experience is forgiving because the high fat content provides moisture insurance. These steaks stay juicy, even if you slightly overcook them. That's valuable for home cooks who aren't professional chefs. The presentation is restaurant quality. The marbling is so pronounced it looks like edible artwork. Slicing through this reveals intricate fat patterns that are visually impressive. The pricing reflects the quality. $150 to $180. That's expensive, but the quality justifies it completely. This is special occasion territory. Anniversary dinners, milestone celebrations, times when you want food to be memorable. Snake River Farms proves that American beef can compete with Japanese Wagyu when bred and raised specifically for marbling. This is the Tomahawk for people who want to experience genuinely luxurious beef without flying to Japan. Number 1. Best. Local butcher shop, dry-aged Tomahawk. The absolute pinnacle of what Tomahawk steaks can be. The flavor development from dry aging is unmatched. Dry aging concentrates beef flavor while developing nutty, complex notes that supermarket beef never achieves. The aging process breaks down muscle fibers while intensifying taste. This is beef elevated to its maximum potential. The marbling control is precise. Good butchers hand-select cuts and age them specifically. They're choosing the best ribeyes from premium sources and dry aging them for 30 to 45 days. That level of curation is impossible at supermarket scale. The custom trimming ensures proper presentation. The bone is perfectly Frenched. The fat cap is trimmed to ideal thickness. The cutting is precise rather than mass-produced. You're getting craftsmanship rather than factory output. The thick cut precision guarantees proper cooking. Butchers will cut these exactly how you want them. 2 inches, 2.5 inches, whatever thickness ensures perfect cooking results. The relationship with a quality butcher means consistency. Once you find a good local butcher who sources well and ages properly, you have reliable access to exceptional beef. That relationship matters. The flavor depth is remarkable. Dry-aged beef has complexity that wet-aged beef can't match. The nutty, almost cheese-like notes developed during aging create sophisticated flavor profiles that justify premium pricing. The texture is perfect. Dry aging tenderizes while intensifying flavor. The eating experience is both rich and tender, the ideal combination. The pricing is highest, $180 to $250 depending on aging duration and sourcing, but the quality is genuinely restaurant level or better. You're paying for craftsmanship, sourcing, and aging expertise. Local butcher shops prove that artisanal food production still matters. Mass production has advantages, but peak quality requires individual attention and expertise. This is the Tomahawk for people who want the absolute best and understand that peak experiences require peak investment. Before you buy your next Tomahawk, remember these critical points. Real marbling is visible before cooking. If you can't see intramuscular fat distribution through the packaging, you're not getting proper marbling. Don't trust labels. Trust your eyes. Thickness matters dramatically. Minimum 1.5 inches, ideally closer to 2 inches. Thin cuts are impossible to cook properly. You need thickness for reverse searing and achieving proper crust-to-interior ratio. Bone weight shouldn't exceed 25% of total weight. Calculate the actual beef you're getting. If the bone is 30 to 40% of the weight, you're being overcharged for decorative calcium. Prime versus choice versus Wagyu depends on occasion and budget. Choice is acceptable for weeknight dinners. Prime is special occasions. Wagyu is celebrations and milestones. Reverse sear is the superior cooking method. Low oven until internal temp hits 115 degrees Fahrenheit. then sear hard and fast. Rest for 10 minutes. This guarantees edge-to-edge perfection with beautiful crust. Resting is non-negotiable. 10 minutes minimum. 15 is better. Resting allows carryover cooking and juice redistribution. Cut immediately, and you're wasting juice and money. Your special occasion steak doesn't have to be a gamble. Stop buying tomahawks based on impressive bones and marketing promises. Stop settling for poor marbling disguised by prime labels. Stop wasting money on gas station scams that shouldn't exist. Buy from Costco if you want reliable prime quality at fair pricing. Buy from Snake River Farms if you're celebrating something meaningful. Buy from a trusted local butcher if you want absolute peak perfection. What's your favorite tomahawk source? Drop it in the comments. If you've been buying gas station steaks, I'm not judging. I'm concerned. You deserve better. Your taste buds are filing formal complaints. Subscribe for more meat rankings that'll transform your grocery shopping and special occasion cooking. We're exposing which cuts are worth buying and which ones are expensive mistakes. Now go buy tomahawks that actually justify their premium pricing. Your celebration dinner depends on it. Don't let it down like the final season of Game of Thrones.